every friendship there is what is in it for me.
Yeah, that we have to be benefiting from each other in a
friendship,
way.
tusidanganyane. Let's not lie each other.
True.
Let us not even try to lie to each other.
Yeah.
If you're my friend, there's something in it for me. And likewise, there's something in it for you.
Yeah.
And the day that things shift, you'll find even the relationship change.
Yes.
Tuko pamoja up to this level. So if this
You
thing of
stop
people lying to, because we copy the movies and the music a lot. Oh, I'll never ask you for more than your love. There's a song that goes like that, by the way.
Welcome to part 2 of navigating through friendships in different seasons of life. And we're just talking about friendships in your 20s. And now Peris will tell her perspective of her friendships in her 50s, when she was single, and now that she's, I think, 30 years in marriage, if I'm not wrong. Yes, 30 years in marriage. Yes. So as we continue with this conversation, remember, we have a part 1 huko nyuma. So don't come here kama hujaanzia huko, because that is where the tea is, as you listen to the second part of the show. So karibu sana. If you have any questions for us, you can leave them down in the comments section. So Peris, now we pick up from where we were talking about having genuine friends in life. Sindio?
Yes.
And during that time.
Yeah.
So maybe we can talk about now the friendships that you had after or maybe during marriage. And did you have to drop some people?
Oh, a lot. Here's a funny thing. On my 20s, 30s, I thought having a lot of friends, it's a lot of... it's important. Like
the number.
The number. To me, it was about the number, right?
Yeah.
Like, first of all, if people who've been following me and you, they know I was a people pleaser hapo kidogo.
Yeah, true. We were people pleasers.
And we again said, people who are people pleaser, they have a good heart. Yeah?
True.
And so now, I was that person who felt the more friends I have, the better person I am, because of course all these people love me.
They love me.
How can they love me if I'm not good?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So to me, having a lot of friends was very important.
Yeah.
Also, I'm somebody who loves talking. You cannot be a YouTuber if you don't like talking.
True,
I enjoy talking.
Yeah.
So because I enjoy talking, and remember Pale Bele, we said when you're vibing with somebody, you think they are your friend.
Yeah, true.
But just because you're vibing doesn't mean
we're friends.
You're friends.
You're just
doesn't mean
vibing.
they should be your friend.
Yeah.
So I got hurt a lot because you would go open up to people you had no business opening up to them. Because you thought they were
oversharing.
Oversharing with the wrong people. Sharing, because if you have so many friends and you're calling everybody, like my daughter called everybody my best friend, so you think everybody, their heart is in the right place like yours. Yeah. So you overshare. And in oversharing, sometimes your best enemies are your best friends. Yeah. May I repeat that?
Yes, please
sometimes your best enemies, because there's something like best enemy. Hey, and also you can be the so-called best friend. Yeah. There's some people, there's some friends who are very good covering themselves with wool to look like a kalam, like a sheep, like a very innocent bear. They are actually a bear. They can attack you anytime. So they come wearing a cloth called friendship, and so they really become very close to you. They come, they're trying to know everything about you so they can use it against you. Be very weird.
How do you know the kind of friends you share with information?
And that is why I'm saying I learned that the hard way. And so by learning that the hard way, because there's no friend that come being written here, I'm fake. Nobody come written here, I am fake friend, stay away. They all come looking very well, smelling well, and looking like they mean well for you. Yeah. And so you end up oversharing. You end up telling them things you had no business telling them. And apobele, they go and use that against you. True. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Now, why am I telling you this? Because so you can see the friends I made on my 20s, 30s, and now on my 50s.
Yeah.
Now on my 50s, I'm very careful of the friends I keep, and I don't have many. I have very few friends that I call my best friend.
Okay.
I have friends. Know the difference. There's a difference between bestie friend
and friends.
Yeah. You make friends at church.
Yeah.
That doesn't make them your best friends. Just because you go to one church, you play together, you worship together, doesn't make that your best friend, does it?
No.
People make that mistake.
Yeah.
Just because I know you, we go to the same church, we worship together, now I think I can overshare with you. Because we are Christian. Now I can give you my, Kube.
Yeah.
You could be coming to church. We could even be sitting together. We break bread together, but we are not friends. Again, but me, I pretend we are friends because we worship together. I made that mistake. We could be friends because we do a business together.
Yeah.
We could be friends because you want to learn something from me.
True.
So you pretend to be my best friend because you want to learn everything I know about a certain field.
Yeah.
So I open up to you. I even give you nuggets, whatever. Then tomorrow you turn around and stab me on the back using the same information I gave you. It happened a lot.
So umejichuna, that's a lesson you've learned.
It's a lesson I've learned.
Yeah.
And for me to call you my best friend, you must have proved beyond the shadow of doubt that you are actually full of integrity, you mean well, you love me. Because let me tell you, there cannot be friendship without love.
Yeah.
May I repeat that?
Yes, please.
There cannot be friendship without
love.
And because when you say this four-lettered word, L-O-V-E, people always assume it's romantic love. How can love? Now, Peris, how can you love your friend? Now, Jesus is love. God is love. We are supposed to love each other.
Yeah.
You cannot have friendship without love.
Yeah.
Make no mistake of it. I must love you as my friend, that I want the best for you. Yes. Remember we said a best friend is the one who speaks best of you in rooms that you are never even there, or you will never even go in. Yes?
Yeah.
So that person have to love you beyond the shadow of doubt. They want the best for you. Ati Shan, nikisikia hapo mtu akiongea something about you that is not in line with who I know Shan is, I can go there and say, hey, my friend, stop. The person you're talking about, I know them, and that's not them.
Yeah.
So if you have nothing good to say about that person, please stop there. Stop tarnishing their name.
Yeah.
That's a good person.
Having your back.
Having your back 24/7.
Ah, okay.
Person who is not only there for you when it's good time, but they are there when it's bad time. A person who is closer than a brother.
Yeah.
A person just who call you just to know how you doing. Shan, how are you doing? Really, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
You know, not that one that I'm doing. Are you really doing very well? A friend who can actually question you like that. Shan, are you really doing very well?
But with that question, I never know how to answer that question. Because are you in the mental space to listen to what I have to say? If I don't tell you I'm not well, then...
And that's why you should have a friend who is closer than a brother, that you can actually know when they ask you, Shan, how you doing?
Yeah.
You know to answer truthfully.
True.
Peris, today I'm not doing very well because A, B, C, D. Oh, Peris, I am blessed and highly favored of them. In fact, I was going to call you before you even called me and to ask me that, today we are going out to celebrate.
Yes.
And you being my friend, this news, you're the first person I want to share this with.
Yeah.
See the difference? But the generic one, the crucial one, which we call friends, when they ask you, how are you doing? I'm blessed. How are you doing? I can't complain. Because why? I am answering like that because if I tell you truly what I'm doing, you're not my friend. You might use it against me. You might be crapping behind the scene. Kai kupe kana safa. And you know, there's some people who are like that, by the way. They are happy when they hear you're suffering.
Okay.
And yet you call them your friends.
Yeah.
But when you finish talking to them, they cannot wait. I call them BBC. You know, BBC is our old television. Some of you don't even know. Maybe they have never watched BBC.
Yeah.
And we call them Citizen KTN of Kenya.
Yeah.
The moment you tell them something, they are broadcasting it. They never broadcast what you're doing good.
Yeah.
But as soon as there's something negative in your life, all your friends know about it, your neighbors know about it, your family knows about it, everybody knows about it. But you start a business or you have good news like, wow, guys, I've started a new channel.
Yes.
You know, that one, hawezi ambia mtu. They cannot tell anybody. That one, they don't even. But as soon as there's something negative in your life, they're even calling you to know about. They're even calling you to ask you, Shan, oh yeah, sasa kumeendaji? I heard you lost your job. That one they are following up.
Yeah.
But the moment you call them to tell them you have a new job, that one they did not share those good news. They did not even share you up. Those are fake friends dressed in a cloth that look like they are your good friend. Be very wary of those people.
Yeah.
And it's hard to know. Trust me, the few people that I call my friend, it didn't take me overnight to call them my friend. I told you, some of them, they've been tested over season of life. I knew them when I was a teenager. We became young adult. We got married. Some of them are not married anymore. They've even divorced. Others are still married, but we are friends.
Okay.
Because there's something that still bind us together. The love we have for each other, the care we love for each other. We have almost unwritten rule. I'll be there for you no matter what, and I know you got my back, and I know you'll always be there for me no matter what. Unwritten rule. It's in our hearts. You know that. I know that. I don't have to ever pretend with you. When I am sad, you know without me telling you. Have you have friends like that?
Yeah.
Who, even when you pretend to be happy, they know. They can tell you, Shan, I know you're smiling, but that smile, you're nearly fake. That one, you're nearly, you are crying inside. But you pretend you are okay. That's somebody who knows you. But fake friends, you'll be telling them, you are dying, and they won't even know you are dying. You are talking. Imagine. They are calling themselves your best friend. You are sick and they don't know you are sick. Because you don't want to burden them, you're not telling them. Because a good friend should even know, Shan, when they look at you, they even know when your eyes are looking like you've been tearing. They even know when...
Because they've paid attention to you. That shows that how much they care.
They care. They love you. Remember I said there can never be a relationship, a good friendship at my best friend without love. How? Hey, seriously, you must love me to be my best friend.
True. And let me ask, Peris, are there friendships that you lost, maybe you wish you rekindled? And what are you doing about it?
That's a very good question, and a very big yes, ma'am. There are some friendships that are lost along the way, either because I handled a certain disagreement in a way that it shouldn't been handled, or because I wasn't mature enough to understand true friendship. Maybe I was immature, or because of the season of life that I was. Let me tell you, you have to ask God for wisdom to maintain good friendship. What I've learned out of that scenario, out of the friends that I lost that I wish I didn't lose, and I'm trying to think, how do I rekindle this, is that you actually, if you, whatever belief you have, if you pray, you need to be praying. You know, sometimes in friendship, some of us think we are mightier than the others. No, I'm in that kind of friendship where you have a friendship, a friend who thinks they're your God. You've never been in that kind of relationship. No, there's some friendship. Me, I've seen it all. At 50, I can tell you I've been in all sort of friendship. Where you are two friends, but there's one who feel like it's God over you. Like now you shouldn't even have another friend.
Yeah.
Because why? How dare you? I am your friend. I should not go out for coffee with another friend without informing you. No, si umekuwa Mungu wangu. I cannot do anything without first coming to you. So those are some of the friends that I dropped. Okay. And now when I've matured, I feel like I would want to rekindle them. Why? Because I would want now to face that person face to face and say, come here. Come. Let's talk. Yeah. You know why I dropped our friendship? Because some you tell, some you don't. Now that I'm mature, if I'm dropping any friendship, I make sure I tell you why.
So you just don't stop talking to
know that you just don't stop being friends with someone and you don't tell them why. That's immature, by the way.
Okay.
Because you are leaving one person thinking you're friends and kube you moved on. You know, maybe you know that song, let it go. Then I never bothered me anyway. So, but the thing is, if you're letting me go, be kind enough to let me know why our friendship is no longer what it was. Yeah. Because I should be able to reflect, if it's true, look in the mirror and see where I went wrong with that friendship, if it meant, it was that important to me, so that for the next friendship, I don't repeat the same mistake. Ni kama tu marriage. Friendship are just like marriage. It's only that we don't have that document saying now we are now married till death do us part. Yeah. So some of the reasons why some of those friendships fall off is because one want to be superior than others. Okay. So you want to be telling, you're like my mother now. You want to tell me what to do, when to do it, how to do it. And if I don't tell you, you are upset. Yeah. But in friendship, I think we should have the freedom of, I know you're my friend, but I also know you have other friends. Yeah. I might be your best friend, but doesn't mean you don't have other friends.
Would you feel bad if you're not included in something? Let's say we are friends.
Yes.
But maybe I had like a graduation party.
Yes.
And I did not invite you. Would you feel bad that I didn't
invite you? There must be a good reason why you did not invite me, and clearly I'm not your best friend. I am your friend. See, that's why I said learn to differentiate. Yeah. Am I your best friend or am I? If I'm your best friend, graduation, I'm definitely invited because I should even be helping you to plan it. Yeah, true. If I'm your best friend and I'm not planning your graduation, something is wrong. But if I'm just your friend, there could be a number of reasons why you didn't invite me. Maybe the capacity of people that I'm supposed to invite. Since you're not my best friend, I choose to invite family and best friend. Nikasema malafiki.
God. Just chill out.
So you who you did not get invited should not take it personal. Yeah. Just know that there was a good reason why you are not. And if your friendship is healthy, you should be able to ask me nicely.
True, instead of assuming.
Wow, I heard that you had a graduation. Is there a reason why you did not invite me? Yeah. If I am also genuine, I should be able to explain to you why you are not. And that should not affect or tint our friendship. Yes. If you're somebody reasonable. Yeah. Now, if you find that I'm leaving you out in all my major events, you've moved from, like I hear you've been friend-zoned. Yeah. When you are a boyfriend or girlfriend, you've been friend-zoned. So you've moved from being my best friend to now to my friend. Yeah. And there is reason behind it. If you are keen enough, you will know why, because you should know where the lane started beating us. What changed? When did our friendship take turn from being best friend to now? There has to be a reason. I swear, there's no friendship that changed without a reason. Either I overgrew. People can outgrow their relationship. Yeah. And so, because, like I said, no friendship happened without a reason. Yeah. There has to be a reason why you're friends. There has to be something you have in common, some sort of element, whether it's because you love eating the same food, whether it's because you love reading books together, there's something. So, but if that thing changed, and never be lied, can I be honest here?
Yes, please do.
Every friendship there is what is in it for me.
Yeah, that we have to be benefiting from each other in a way.
Tusidanganyane. Let us not lie each other. True. Let us not even try to lie to each other. If you're my friend, there's something in it for me. And likewise, there's something in it for you. And the day that things shift, you'll find even the relationship change.
Yes.
Tuko pamoja up to this level. So if this thing of people lying to, because we copied the movies and the music a lot. Oh, I'll never ask you for more than your love. There's a song that goes like that, by the way. I'll never ask. Lili tukule nawe. I'll never ask you for more than your love. No. Who are we lying to? Aki, you people who sing. By the way, I love these songs and I listen to these love songs. But some of them, they only work when you are dating. They only work when the relationship is new.
Honeymoon phase.
Hati, I'll never ask you for more than your love. No, there will be time I will ask you for more than your love. And that is what friendship is like also.
Yeah.
There is something in it for me. And there is something in it for you.
Yes.
I find some sort of sorries in this relationship.
Yeah.
There's some sort of security I get out of this friendship.
Yeah.
And the moment that security is no longer there, I might start, the friendship might shift. And you must be smart enough to know when that happened.
Okay.
And if we really loved each other that well, because I said there can never be friendship without love, we should be able to sit down and talk about where our friendship is now. And how do we then make it to go back to what it was before? Or how do we then agree to disagree that our friendship have changed and now it's okay for us to let each other go?
Yeah.
Like we don't have to be friends for eternity. I didn't say I do until I die. It is not marriage, and it's okay for friendship to change.
To part.
We can part ways now, and we're still going to be friends, but not best friend.
Yeah.
Are we together? And that's the mistake people make here. Not to know when to let go a certain friendship because it served you when it was supposed to serve you. And it's okay now to say that season of our life is gone. Let's just be friends. I'll still, when we meet, hey, we can reminisce on the good old. And that's why you find there's some friends when you meet, all you talk about is the old time. Old good. Because you have nothing in common today.
No. Can it be a sign that a friendship could be dying? Like, you're just talking about
that's already dead. That's already dead. Stop trying reviving it. That's why you're talking only about your past.
Yeah.
You have nothing in common today.
Now.
Pleasant now, you've nothing in common. You can only talk about what you used to do. Remember when. Now, if you want that friendship to come back to here, you must have something in common today that is going to kind of likido. Remember we say likido. Maybe mliachananga na mtu, mlikuanga friends, and something happened because of immaturity or because of environment, because something happened and that friendship died. But now you've met again and you want to likido this friendship. There has to be something that in common now that will make that friendship start again, ignite the fire, and you continue. Or you might start and realize if fire hata tukiweka petrol, it's not nimejaribu haki haiwezi rudi. It cannot go back to what it used to be because I've moved on. My friend has also moved on. We are in different kind of season of life, or we even like different things. For example, I'm not trying to be cliche here. Maybe when we were friends, we used to go out and we used to drink together. And now, 20 years later, we meet, we want to be friends. I stopped drinking, you still drink. Kube, we used to be, there was something that we had in common. We used to go to the pub, nightclub. Now me, I go to church, I even teach Bible study.
You cannot meet again.
Now we are friends. We still can be. Mind you, I want to show you how we still can be friends.
Okay.
Because even though me, I go out and drink and live, you go to Bible study and everything, there's still something that is holding us together. There's something we have in common. And that's something that we still have in common. When we meet, you put your Bible down, I put my drink down, and that thing that we have in common, we find we are finding a common ground that is still making us friends. Imagine. That is still making us friends. But you must understand that you're not trying to change me. I'm not trying to change you. But it's this friendship here. There's something. That's why I told you. There has to be something in it for you. So what is it in it for you? And for me, that is still keeping us together. That's why in the beginning, in our part 1, I said, sometimes you fight two friends, you're like, how can they be friends? They have nothing in common. No, it is you who cannot see. There is something
in common.
Believe me, there will always be something in common. So don't try to ignite something that is already dead. If you try and you try and you're using so much energy, let it go. That friendship has moved on.
And
Find
it's okay.
new. It's okay to let it go and find a new friend. And it's okay to know, like what I know now in this age, that you don't have to have 10, 20 friends.
Yes.
You can have 3 quality friends and they will serve you just as if they are 20 friends.
Wow. And I would like us to end there because we have taken a lot of wisdom. Shiona venye a young child anapewa food mpaka she cannot take it anymore. And thank you so much for having this insightful conversation with us. I have learnt a lot from this conversation, and I'm pretty sure even our viewer back home has learned something and has taken something for this conversation. So if you'd like to listen in on such conversations, remember, you can find us here at Peris Mbuthia TV and under the segment Unfiltered with Shan, whereby we talk everything. But then we're going to go raw and candid on some conversations. And I'm really happy to be here. Thank you for being here, Peris.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.